introduce you about the digital strategies to find the right journal for publishing your research. And because nowadays, whenever young researchers do some make write some paper and go for the publication, then they are facing a lot of challenges because sometimes the university UGC, they have their own limitation. They are saying that you have to publish your paper in university UGC care list, something like that. But there are some other platform, Scopus, and so many so many platforms for publishing your paper are available. But still, the patriotic journals list are also there, and there are so many journals which are listed in the Scopus also, but they are also available in the patriotic list. So that is the objective behind this presentation today: how to find a suitable journal for your research. Because when I left India in 2018, then I also faced so many challenges. But when you go, when you leave your place, when you go outside, then you see how other people are doing. What are the ways they are using to publish their research articles. So it is, in whole life we have to learn, unlearn, and then relearn. So that is the way we have to increase our capacity to publish our paper in the good academic journal. And that is our objective of this presentation today. At any time, if you are not able to hear me or my slides are not moving, please inform me in between. That is not an issue, because maybe during the presentation I will move to some practical sessions also. Means I'll show you how to find, the original website where you can go for your publication.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay, thank you. So as I said, the objective of this presentation is to identify the journal selection mechanism, and then what are the digital tools that are available nowadays. And there is one very common, three words are there: think, check, and submit. So these, before you go for the submission, these three checklists, you make your checklist: think, check, and submit. So these are the objectives we will cover during our presentation. So before coming to the agenda item, let us just make some background, like growth of the academic journals in last. But I was trying to find out the 2022 data, but I tried, but I didn't get it. But I get this data from 1980 to 2015. See the growth of the journals in the market, and I think if you are agree with me that this business now, this publishing industry, they are earning in billions dollar. Okay, because people are paying for their own research. So you can see the growth of the academic journal is very high. So it is up to 2015, but I think if the new curve, when the new data will come, you will see it will go up and up. So that is the growth of academic journal. In one side, it is very good. We have a lot of options, so we can choose one of them which is suitable for you. Then this is the data up to the 2020. You can see at 2010, in last 10 years, if you see, around 12,000 new journal has been introduced from 2010 to 2020. Okay, so you can see 34 to 46, around 12,000 new journals has been introduced. Sometimes I'm also very afraid. Maybe the new researchers are not introducing 12,000 new researchers are available. But you can see the journal is growing by leaps and bounds. Then you can see which country is now like highly cited scientific papers country ranking. So you can see in this year, 1998 to 2000, Japan was doing very well. Before that, in 2008 to 2010, you can say Japan also at number 6. Number 1 is US, then China. So in India, but after from 2018 to 2020, you see average number of papers. So now India is also doing very good. So now we are at number 7. So you cannot say this, this is the effect of the government. This is the effect of our research, our researchers. So obviously we are doing very good in this area also. Okay. Then if you see the countries leading to the world in this scientific publication, again, India is doing very well. Now it is at number 3, and China and United States, they are number 1 and number 2 respectively. So this is the data. This is so at now in terms of academic publication, if we see, India is doing really very good. But okay, this website, I think a lot of the academic researchers, they are very aware with the Eskimo journal and country ranking. If you see, India is also at number 7. As I told you, you can see India is here, and our country Zimbabwe is also doing not bad, but we are also at 98 number. So I think out of 243, 98 is not a bad number. So, but obviously because the resources, whatever available here in this country, the problem is the data. Because when we talk about the artificial intelligence, when we talk about the machine learning, so we need data. And data in Indian continent, in Asian continent, we can say data is a huge amount of data is available there. So so research outputs are also very good. But in African countries, they are discussing, because the sample size, the data size, or health department or any other department, they are not sharing their data. So but still we are trying to manage how we can cover those things. So but still I think 98 is not a bad number in this at this position. Then what is the agenda of today? So agenda item of this presentation, as I told you, that our objective is to find out the selection of a journal, then this digital tools and tools to ensure your authenticity, and this is our agenda item which we are going to cover in this presentation again. So as I say, journal selection. So what is the role of journal? As a researcher, when we publish our research work, obviously it certifies the authenticity of the research. If it is cited by the many people, when your research arrived in the publishing market, obviously when people are citing your research, it means your research is authentic. That is the reason people are leading your work in their own research. Obviously, it facilitates communication between the researcher. It improves your academic intellectual standard also, and it will nowadays, it also works in your promotions. When you are starting as a lecturer, as an assistant professor, and future, if you want to be a professor, a full professor, and some other distinguished position, so these your research work will help you to get those APIs, those points. So obviously that is the first role of your research, and that is the first role of the journal also. Your citation always, it shows how impactful is your research. Then obviously when you submit your research work for the journal, so there are some terms you can see: manuscript preparation and the journal selection. Then you submit the manuscript, then it goes for the peer reviews. After the peer reviews, either your paper or your research work will be accepted, or paper will be rejected, or it will be get for the revision. Believe me, revision, don't afraid from the rejection and the revision. Okay, because if you will not be rejected by someone, then you will not know what are your weak points. Okay, if the author is, if the reviewer are saying, if they are saying to do something, revise your paper or do missing points, please take it very positively. Okay, and don't afraid to submit your paper in Taylor and Francis. Sometimes we say they take too much time, or it's very difficult to publish. Just submit your document. Let's see what happens. What will be the worst part is the reject, but you will see, then you will understand why, what is the reason behind that. Okay, so these are the key terms when we go for the publication. Then as I said, selecting a journal, most of us, when we have a paper, and then what we do, we go to the Google. Okay, if you see these two pictures, so first one is just like showing that they are trying to find a journal who can publish our paper in fast mode, or next month, or means fast for something like that, or maybe some other issues are there. We always go to the Google and find computer science journal. But if we know the tools or the correct website where we can go, and that then we need that magnet, which can help you. No, don't go to the Google for finding your journal name. It is better to directly go to some specified website which is developed for finding a journal. So that will help you to find a suitable item for your suitable work, and that we will do today. Then so when what the key items we have to take care when we select our selecting a journal. So is the journal is niche, or it's a journal? Some niche means sometime like if I'm writing a paper on artificial intelligence, so there are some of the journal which are 100% dedicated for the artificial intelligence only. You can also see sometimes there are some workshops, some conferences, they are only dedicated with AI. Or in journal, you can see there are so many journal, they say computer science journal, any type of work, they will accept. So is the journal is niche, or it's a journal paper? So that we should take care, means we should take care when we go for the selection of journal. Then we should also take care who does your work help. Nowadays, I think you are also facing the same challenge. There are the some journal, you can say, what they belongs to the not a technical journal, they are science journal, but still they are publishing the computer science paper. Okay, so I think we should avoid those type of journals also, because so like I said, does the journal accept your article type? Accept means your type of article, means your type, it's a case study, it's a review paper, it's a thesis, or it's an original work. Okay, so it can be a theoretical, it can be a clinical, it can be an open access subscription, or charge publication fee. Okay, so these things we always, when we go for the publication, we have to check these items. And whenever you open any journal website, don't forget to read about the journal. About the journal is the first page, where you can find out it's a quarterly, it's a annually, what is the indexing, where they are indexing. Okay, so you can, so just read this about the journal, then 50% information is already available on this text. Then you can read about the aim and scope, to how much area journal is covering. And there are so many good journal, they give the name of the countries, this country wise, what is the participation in their on their journal. So they can also, then you can say how many countries are participating in this, on this platform. Because at last, once you publish your paper, we need citations, good citations, if your work is good. So that is only possible when the journal is we can say it's access, number of countries. Otherwise, maybe you publish and nobody will see your research paper, then you will be in trouble. Then accessibility. Accessibility is also a very important aspect for when you are going to select a journal. Nowadays, top tier journal like Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. These are the quarter one, means top 25, 50%, like something like that. So it's a top tier journal. Like Nature is a very popular journal in area of science, biomedical, biotechnology. Okay, then there is a one mega journal. Okay, so mega journal, high acceptance rate, but they charge publication fee. In Taylor and Francis, or in Scopus Index Journal, or Impact Factor Journal, there are few which are free, but there are few, the charges are very high. Okay, so sometimes that is the reason. Make your team, when you go for the publication. So if the charges are there, sometimes we have to share those things. Okay, then so there are some specialized journal like traditional and society means, okay, they just have a different level of specializations. Okay, they need only specific area which they want to touch, like for example peace building, like business management, and if you ask to the business people, especially for the law people, in computer science there is no challenge, but in case of the law or social science people, if you ask them about the journal, they always, uh, I think they just do the publication at the national level, because sometimes they don't have an idea what are the journals available outside the country. Okay, so in those cases we will see how we can do those things. And there are some narrow focus, means only targeted group, like peace building analysis. So peace building analysis is very specific, like in African countries, if you can say, here human right journals are very popular, because human right, peace building, they are working so much in this area. Okay, so narrow focus means very small range they cover. Then international journal and regional journals, as I told you in the previous slide also. International journal means obviously they offer the widest exposure or global recognition. Okay, like Springer, if just you Springer, IEEE, when we ACM, when we talk about these journals, everybody knows, all over the world. So they are international journals. When we talk about the regional journals, we are talking about the, like in India, if we talk like UGC care list, they always say they support our regional journals. They are good also. Why we should also support our nation. In African continent, we also support African journals. So they always say, if you are not getting a good journal outside, you can come and you can publish your research paper here. So we should also, regional journal are also good, but we have to check. I will tell you how to check in the coming slide. Then then again, accessibility, this symbol, if you see, this symbol is very popular, symbol. Most of the website, this symbol you can see, but sometimes it is authentic, sometimes it is just, you can say, just people are copying and pasting these symbols, but you can, but they are not open indexed. So I will tell you how to check those things also. So there are some journal which is a traditional model. So the published material can only be accessed by the reader who have subscribed to the journal. So for example, you published your work in this type of journal. So a normal user, I can say everybody cannot access your research work. They are only those people, those libraries or those universities they can access who have a subscription. Then there is a number 2 is a gold open access model. So research material is freely available to everyone. That is the open access journals. Then there is a green open access model, that is a material deposited in a discipline or a subject specific open repository. Okay, then last one is the hybrid. Some content are accessible and some content are not accessible. Like in case of IEEE journal, what is the problem there? But the problem is also there, but benefits are there also. I will just tell you what is the problem with those journal. For example, you publish your work in IEEE journals. So when they are online, so if you don't have an institutional login, or you don't have your own individual login, you cannot see those papers. So just you can read the abstract, but you cannot download the whole paper on IEEE Explorer. So it means now the access is limited. But what is the advantage of this type of journal? Nowadays AI tools are available. ChatGPT is also threatening to all of us. So this type of journal, which is paid, means you have to, they require a login. ChatGPT or artificial intelligence tool cannot access those those journal means they say they cannot access beyond the paid boundary. So if you have a subscription, then your content will come out. So that is the one way we can save our research work. Okay. So then okay, then discoverability. Is the journal include a major abstracting and indexing? This is very important. Why I'm saying, because sometimes when you publish your paper, and it is online also, journal is saying your paper is online, and if you try to search on the Google, just type the title of your paper and Google is not able to search your paper. It means that website that is not discoverable for everyone. Okay, so those are the fake websites. Sometimes just they create and earning, just a source of earning. Okay, so we also check, is these websites are these journals are accessible to the Google. So if they are indexed in Scopus, IEEE Explorer, this type of Web of Science, they are big words. Okay, so if your journal is indexed in this category, then you are safe. Your paper is discoverable to all of us. Okay, so these are the few names: PubMed and IEEE Explorer, Scopus, Web of Science, that is also known as Collaborate. And if your journal is indexed in this directory, in this libraries, then it means it's discoverable. Then also check that does the journal or publisher have the social media presence? And social media presence, it is very good. Why I'm saying, because if you open the social media page of the journal and see the comments, just read some comments of the there are some people. They are free, they are free to express their comments. So you can see what is the feedback is going on about the journal. When you go to buy a product, we always see the reviews. So whenever you are going to publish your paper, you can also check these things: LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Okay, so then you can see what are the comments, how the people are commenting. And if I think you are also facing one thing is very interesting nowadays on your Facebook. There are a group of people, they are sending an email to us and messages on the Facebook. Do you want to increase your citation? Please inbox me. I don't know you are receiving this type of messages on the Facebook or not, but there is a group of people, they are doing this type of academic frauds. Okay, so please be aware and don't do these things in future. Those things will create a problem for you. Okay, so these are the articles. If they're indexed by the Bing or Google, then your discoverability will be fine. Okay, and so use popular keywords, optimize vector graphics using Google Analytics. When you are going for searchability, we should also use like keywords. Means your paper should come from the keyword. If I write artificial intelligence, if your paper belongs to AI, your paper should be there. Okay, so it means if the journal reach, we can say the reach of the journal, if it is available at the global level, then it will be appreciated by the researchers. Then journal quality. Okay, so what are the quality criteria? So is the journal read by the target audience? Okay, means you can also see the statistics on the journal website. You can see how many countries are involving, how many downloads are there. Nowadays you can see when you download a paper, so they always there is number of downloads are there. So it means your paper is also viewed by someone. And sometimes you can see on the research gate, every time the email is coming, author is reading your paper. Academia is also one website, is sending a continuously email to us. Okay, your paper is reviewed, your paper is viewing by this. It means my journal is discoverable, it is reachable to the audience. Is it led by the effective editorial board? This point, I am just guiding you. If someone approach to all of you, be a reviewer. Okay, so and sometimes when we are very young, we just fill the form and then say, now you are our editorial board member. So don't fill the form like this. Okay, first check the website, because once you are the member of the editorial board and after some time you found that the journal is the pediatric journal, then your name and picture is there. Then you cannot, and then you write an email to them, please remove my name from it. They will not do anything. Okay, so editorial board is also very important. Who are those people? Are those people are nationally or internationally recognized? Then you can check the profile of those people also. But nowadays it is I can't confirm you that the editorial board, whatever the name are reflecting there, they're correct. Okay, so let's see. This is our, just use our brain. Okay, is it the peer reviewed journal? Everybody is saying my journal is peer reviewed. Everybody is claiming like that, but how we can verify those things? We will see, maybe we'll try to do that today. Is the publisher is clearly mentioned? That is also in pediatric list. There are two types of pediatric list. One is the journal name, another is the publisher name. So when you go and search on the website, Bellina is there. Not Bellina. Yeah, I think there is a. I just forget the name. Okay, so there is a two type of search: pediatric journal name and pediatric publisher name. Okay, so if publisher is in that list, don't publish. Okay, then how does it rank compared with the other respected journal in your field? So ranking is also there nowadays. You can, as I in starting I shown you that ranking of the country. Similarly, if you go to that website, the rank of the journal is also available, so you can also check those things. Then subscribes to the by the libraries means now most of the journal, they are subscribed by some university libraries also. Okay, if they are subscribed by, means it means journal is very popular. Okay, does it have the ISSN number? Obviously, if ISSN number is there, most of the journal have. This is the common, this is not a big deal, so people have the ISSN number, but still we have to check. Why? Because this ISSN number help to search the journal. Okay. Then next is the citation metrics. So we can also check the journal impact factor. Okay, don't believe any, sometimes people are saying 5.6, 4.6. 5.6 journal impact factor is one of the best journal if it is indexed in the Clavirate analytic. But if you sometimes, you can see people are claiming that my journal impact factor is like this. No, those are the fake journals. Okay, so we have to go to the website, that is the impact factor journal websites, that is known as a Clavirate analytics. So that website will verify whether this journal is an impact factor journal or not. Okay, and sometimes can be journal or author specific. You can also find some citation metrics like this, and serve as a measure of journal or article or author or institutions, like research impact based on citations. As I told you in my opening remark, like if your research is valid, if your research is good, obviously it will be, then you will get number of citations. If whenever I see my Google Scholar account, there are 2-3 papers, they have a race. Sometimes one is increasing, sometimes citation means they are doing very good in terms of citations. So sometimes I am very happy how my papers are doing very good. So obviously when you have a good publication, you will get more and more citations. I know some of my friends, they have many papers on their Google Scholar, but one of the paper have a citation more than 400, 500, only one paper. Rest maybe we have 10, 20, 5, 6, 7. Well, but one paper that's running. Like I saw the 400 is only for one paper. Okay, so in your life, if you published 5 or 6 good paper, one of the best paper of your academic journey, it's tough for you. Okay. Then key evaluator, what is the speed of publication? That is the topic, is speed of publication, like when we evaluate a journal. So review journal statistics on publication time frame. As per my experience, uh, a good journal, a publication time is 2 to 3 months, not less than 3 months. 3 months is the best time for the publication. So most of the journal, they have a 4 issues or 3 issues, 2 issues, or some of them only 1 issue. But if you have a 3 issue, means 4 months. So I think that journal is they are a good journal. So, but sometimes there are 48 hours you will get your acceptance. So those type of journal, please don't waste your research articles in those types of journals. So speed is also very important. I'm not saying, but still I'm saying you there are few journal which are monthly, means 12 issues in a year, but still they are good journal. They are indexed in good libraries. I checked those journals. So, but there are very few. Maybe I think 100 out of 1,000 millions, 100 journals are like that, which are doing monthly. But most of the journal, they are doing quarterly, biannually, something like that. Okay. So we have to check the speed of publication also. Are the article from target journal released online as soon as accepted? This is also important. Means one side you make your payment, and next night, overnight, you will get everything online. Is your research study time sensitive? Short communications or research breakthrough are the review articles. So we can also check. Means sometime we need research time sensitive, means because if something is like, for example, nowadays you can say AI is a hot cake. Everybody is running behind artificial intelligence. So everybody wants, but or everybody is running behind a generative AI. So people want to write their paper as fast as possible, so that as the technology will become old, let us publish something. Okay, when Corona came, everybody started to publish the work every related with Corona. And if you see nowadays, because lot of predictions model, whatever they developed during that time, they are failed. They are failed to predict. But it published because that time no information was available. Okay, so always keep your eyes on the new technologies. So as the technology will come into the market, just take it as soon as possible and publish and add your research work. Okay, like for example, like artificial intelligence in peace building analysis. If you see, so like nowadays you can say Ukraine and Russia war is going on. So Ukraine Russia war is going on because obviously people are trying to now to develop some peace building. Okay, so how the technology is participating in those cases? They are the new things. If we can do something, we can do. This is the one idea I shared with you. Okay, so just see what the latest technology or latest event are going on, and how the technology or whatever you are doing in your research, how it can help, how it can resolve the problem. Because nowadays everybody is talking about education 5.0. 5.0 indicate industrialization. Okay, so desktop research is now converting into the industrialization, innovation. Okay. These are the other factors which we have to take care, like article and supplementary data, metadata, funding agencies policy. Sometimes there are some research, like for example in biomedical or in malaria or some other agencies are there. So agencies need their recognition. Means you cannot do, means they are funding to you, and after when the work is ready, then don't forget to add the name of these funding agencies. Ethical guidelines are there, article processing charges. So these are some other factors which we have to check before before publishing our paper. Then as I said, think, check, and submit. This is the checklist. When okay, so when you guide, means when are you submitting your research to a trusted journal? As I said, just think, take your time, make your list. as I in the previous slide, whatever we discussed, you can make your checklist. Okay, Scopus or not, pediatry or not, reachability or not, accessibility by the Google or not, something like that. So make your checklist, so you can see if they are following in your checklist. If they are okay, then you can submit your paper. So just don't follow the people what they are doing. Just make your own list of journal. Just go for that. Okay. Sometimes we have a peer pressure, sometimes people are, maybe in universities are also pressurizing to the people, please publish. So publishing is not in 1 year. If you have 2 publications, is more than enough. 2-3 publications is enough, okay, as an individual. But it is better to make your team, and in a team, okay, so that we can help each other. That is the other way to increase your research. But I don't think so it's a good idea. People, you can work 2-3 paper in a year. It's more than enough. Then when we are talking about the think, check, and submit, what do you think, what do you check, and where you submit? So these are the some names, very popular name. Okay, funding agencies, DOAJ index, COPE is a very popular name. Okay, STEM. So if your journal, considering these things, then you can go for the submission. Now, as I say, in think, like, verify the selected journal is authentic. Do not fall in the PRT journal. Ensure that research study matches the aim and scope, as I discussed already. What you check, what should be in your checklist, whether or not your peer know about the journal. If the publisher is trackable. Sometime, I also face one challenge, why I'm saying, in case of the journal, I submit one of the paper, okay, and after that, after 1 or 2 months, I'm trying to log in on the same website, and they say username and password, username is not working. And when my paper was already there, I don't know how to view my paper now. What happened about those papers? Sometimes they take your paper and publish with some other name. Okay, so that is also very, just be aware of those things when you that publisher is trackable or not. If the journal's peer review system is specified clearly, always check a journal must be on OJS, Open Journal System platform. If the journal is on OJS platform, means it is a good journal. Most of the time, you can also receive some emails from the editor, and editor@gmail.com. If the journal editor, they don't have their own domain name, what type of journal are you running? Okay, so that is also a big challenge. So if the already published articles are indexed, so you can see, and sometimes it is better to download some archives. Okay, in previous issues, what is the quality of the paper? That help you. Okay, so these are the checklist. You can see some board members, as we already discussed, so I'm not going to do this again. Okay, and then if everything is okay in your checklist, then go for the submission. Everything is okay at the other side? Is the slide, voice, everything is coming clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Now from this stage, from this point, at this slide, I will do some practical also. I will open some other websites also. Okay, so that you can see how to find those journals. Then the digital tool number 1 is Find My Journal. Okay, so what is the Find My Journal? What this tool include? This tool include Elsewhere, Taylor and Francis, Wiley, and these are the big name. Okay, so how we can when you open this this tool, this is the source, journalfinder.elsewhere.com. Okay, so when you open this this website, so I think I already open okay. Okay, can you see this this page?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, so in this case, like when you open this website, it will open like this. Okay, so you can say match my abstract and search by the keywords aim, scope, like something like that. So for example, I'm a new researcher and I don't know which type of journals belongs to my thesis or belongs to my research work. Just so I already copied here one abstract. I was reading something, so I have one thesis. So just I copy the abstract here. Okay, so once you copy your abstract or you copy your keyword only, so then when you click on the find journal, then you can see according to the your abstract, okay, it will suggest you the name of the journals. Okay, so now you have a website, visit the journal page, then you can click on this. Now you have a link also. You can see subscription, no publishing charges are there. Okay, so you can see there are so many journals which is related with your abstract. Okay, and website is already there, and when you go through this channel, then you are very safe. You don't have any challenge whether the journal is pediatry or something like that. Everything is there. Okay, but these journals are a little bit costly. Okay, you can see some open like prices are, but I think they are higher, very higher. Okay, so open access. So you can also go see some the less one also, 500, 200, 300. Okay, but today I will tell you how to publish your paper free. Okay, so this is the elsewhere journals. There are some elsewhere journals are very costly, but citations you will get a very good citation if you have paper in this indexed here. Okay, okay, okay. Then okay, then there is a one other journal is known as a Inago Open Access Journal Finder. Okay, so that is that is the open that is the link for the Inago, like inago.com. Okay, so when you open this journal again, I think I already already work on that. So this is the website inago.com. Okay, the link are there. Maybe if you want, I will share this presentation to you, so that, or these links to you, so that you can also open these links. Okay, so don't go to the Google. If you go to the Google will always, nowadays those paid journal, they have a first link. Then you will whole day you will spend. It is better just open this website, copy your abstract, enter your email here, and then you will see the list of journal will come, already will come here. Okay, I didn't enter my email ID here. I don't know if I enter, then again they start to send an email to me. Okay, but if you enter, it will come. Okay, let me, if you want, I can enter it. So once you enter abstract, I already copied here, so that for the sake of the time, then you can see, and you click find journals, so list of journal will come. Okay, maybe internet is working, so when we will proceed, it will come, then we'll come back again. Yeah, so now you can see the result is here, sustainability, so MDPI, open access, so these things will come. Okay, so and so the best part is here, source is here. So now just open, when you click on this source URL, you have a website for the journal sustainability. Small, because this is the abstract of one of my executive MBA student. So I have his thesis, so I just copied his abstract. So that is the reason you are getting this type of journal, because small business enterprise, because this is the MBA dissertation is there. Okay, so you can see. So means journal have a capacity to review your abstract and provide the suitable link for that. Okay, then Relay is like Relay is also very popular. Okay, So this is I'm not going to open this one because this is same which I opened the first one. Okay, so this is again a journal finder dot elsewhere. So it is same. Now what is my favorite is DOAJ journal. This is one of my favorite tool which I used for whenever I want to publish something. I always use this tool, and I also suggest you to do this tool. Why? Because DOAJ, that is known as a directory of open access journal. If any of the journal indexed in this website, it is that 100% it will not be a pediatric journal. They are the good journal, very good journal. Okay, so this is the website, that is doaj.org. Okay, for example, so you can search journals or articles. So like for example, I typed computer science journal. Okay, and if you computer science journal, so when I click on the search, okay, so see now there are 552 indexed journal will come. Means these 552 journal belongs to computer science in all over the world. Now I want free journal. I don't have money. I don't want to pay the money. So just click without fee. See, when I check on the without fee, the number from 552 to become 298 index journal. Now means, see, you cannot do these things at the Google. Okay, so now you can see all the journals. They will not charge any money from you. Some other things are there. Okay, I need a DOJ seal also. If you go for the seal, this type of filter, then become only 12. Okay, so seal, okay, first remove it, or you can put it, it doesn't matter. Okay, then you can see, okay, for example, data science and engineering journal. Okay, just click on this website. Now you can see, okay, this page, you can see the expected or average is 12 week. Means 12 week is the publication time. 12 week, you can say 3 months. Okay, so you can also see it on this page. You can see how much time they need to publish your paper, and also you can also go to the website of this journal. If you click on the website, so it will open the website of that journal. Data science and engineering is a Springer link. Then you can start whatever you want. Okay, so it means by searching from the Google, it is better search to this website. Okay, let me show you one very good thing. Okay, then now you can see this journal. Okay, you can also read here, published by this Germany. Okay, in English, and psychology, philosophy. Okay, something like that. So or like I said, okay, artificial intelligence. Okay, so when I say, okay, I did artificial intelligence journal without any fee. So with normally they are 175, but I don't want to pay. So you can see now these are the journals are available. Okay, so Journal of Internet and Software Engineering, JISE. So when you click on this link, you can see there are no publication fee. You can see here APC charges is free. How many weeks? But it needs how many weeks? 20 weeks. Means 6 months, around 6 months. Okay, but when you open, okay, if you want to open the website, you can click here, the concerned website of that journal, that will be open here. Okay, see, so you can see, and what you can do, just read, go to the archive. So you can see here volume 4, like 23, 22. It means they have only 2 issues in a year. Okay, 22, 2 issues in a year. They are, as they are saying, they are working at 20 weeks. Okay, but the quality of the paper, if okay, and it also helps you. For example, I am a PhD student. I want to read some paper belonging to the internet and software engineering. Go to the archives, open this journal, and the papers are here. See, I has a number of, everything is very good. Then you can see papers are also here. Okay, then you can see how many times it views. How many times? 164 times this paper has been viewed. How many downloads are there? Just you can click on the PDF, and the journal paper is available. Sometimes, students complain, we are not getting research paper for our work. So please, IEEE is not opening. So these are the websites. Search your topic, then go to the journal, and you can see your paper is here. All type of, so you can download any paper. Okay, you can see there are not millions of paper, just one, around 10, 20. It depends the quality of the paper. So that will also very good for you. Then so this is my favorite.
Himanshi Saini, please mute yourself. I request Himanshi Saini, please
It's
mute
okay.
yourself.
Okay, so this is my favorite, and any of the journal which is Scopus, everything is here. So if it is DOJ, so 100% maybe it is in impact factor also. It is Scopus also. It is not like that. It is only DOJ. No, it can be indexed any of the other libraries also. Okay, so I think you can also use this website for your publication in future. Then okay, so I already discussed these things. I'm not going to discuss. Okay, as I told you, the very if it is no longer open access, like it is, journals are removed from the DOAJ. If you say every year they update the library, they remove the journal if they are not doing good. Okay, if they are trying to do any like money making business, they remove your link. Okay, so be sure 100% it is sure, if your journal is indexed in this library, there is no challenge. Okay, so it's okay. Okay, then one more, that is the Web of Science. I think everybody also knows Web of Science. Now it is known as before it was known as Thomson Reuters. Now Web of Science, Clarivate. Okay, so this is the source here. Okay, you can also open this source, and this type of thing. Again, you can copy your abstract. You can copy your keywords. Obviously, every research paper has a keyword, so you just copy your keywords, it will tell you. Okay, I'm not going to open this link. It is already, now I think you have an experience how to work on those things. Okay, then Scopus. Okay, this is also very popular website, scopus.com, and AI is also working in this area. Okay, so at this, okay, let me tell you one thing here. It is important. When you open this website, like scopus.com, okay, so you can also, this type of page will come. Okay, so how to check whether this journal is indexed in Scopus or not? Now, what is going on? What are the challenges we are facing now? Like maybe in 2023 or 22, this journal was indexed in Scopus, and I already published few papers there. In 2024, it is discontinued. But sometimes we don't check those things because we already checked and we already published. Okay, but I want to show you actually something. Okay, when it will come, we will see. So when, okay, so other page will open here, and at that page, just copy the name of your journal, copy there and search. So it will tell you this journal is still in Scopus indexed or not, or at last time when it was indexed. So all the information will come on a single page. So then you can choose whether we have to go with this journal or not. Okay, so maybe internet is slow now, I don't know, but my slides and my voice is coming to you.
Yes, sir.
It's okay, thank you. Okay, then okay, now IEEE Explorer, a lot of conferences in India is also going on, and that is very good. There, and everybody is claiming that this conference is indexed in IEEE Explorer or Springer, or some selected paper will be published. after the presentation. I think this is a normal practice everybody is doing. Okay, but these type of conferences which are indexed in IEEE Explorer, you should proceed for that. You should go for that. They are safe. Okay, so but it takes time, after the conference, after the presentation, at least as per my experience, 6 to 7 months to your paper will be online. Your paper will available online. Okay, it is not like that today you presented and tomorrow your paper will be there. No, it's a lot of long process. Okay, so once but it's a very good. So okay, so you can open this. I think, let me check. Okay, this is the page. Okay, IEEE explore.org. Okay, so you can just type like, okay, let me type my name. Okay, so you can see if papers are here or not. So see, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4, 5 paper which I published in IEEE publisher, and they are best of the best. Why I am saying your paper is safe here, and nobody can see your paper also. If you don't have, if you want to access my paper, you need this login. Okay, so only you can read my abstract. You cannot download my paper here. So these are the, so, and you means now it's authentic, and whole life. What is the benefit of this directory is that because there are some journal, maybe in 2012, whatever I have published, I cannot see in 2024. Maybe the journal website is closed, or I don't know what is going on, but my few paper are disappear from the website in early days. Okay, so these are the paper. If you have these type of good websites, you can see throughout your life they're available on your single search. Okay, so I suggest you to go with these items. Then okay, I think I'm about at the last on the last now. So general citation report, JCR, impact factor. Okay, how we can calculate the impact factor? Impact factor formula is there. Number of citation in the last 2 years divided by number of publication last 2 years. So that is the way we can calculate these citations. Okay, so let me. I think these mathematics, I already discussed those things, Q1, Q2, Q3. So no need to discuss them. Okay. Okay, now I think this is the second last slides. So about the pediatric journals, how you deal, how can you know that this is the pediatric journal or not? Just there is a one man, Jeffrey, Biol, Jeffrey. So just go to just search, open this page, then you will see list. Just type the name of journal, it will come, or type the publisher name, it will come, whether is it a pediatric or not. And everybody knows, MIT student did something wrong, and they just create a one paper, a random paper by some tool, and they send thousands of journals, and you will not believe, thousands of journal, hundred of journal accepted that fake paper. Then they understood, okay, there are some people who are doing this business, and then this pediatric journal concept came into the market. Okay, before that nobody knows those things are going on. Okay, so now we are aware about those things. Okay, so how to know that they are pediatric or not? So link is already there. The publisher guarantee that your article would be published if you pay the fee. The journal is not well known and difficult to locate. Member of the editorial board are frequent authors in the journal. Sometimes editor is also writing. The journal is not indexed. Okay, and why, if those journals are not indexed, so what will be the challenge? You will see in your Google Scholar page, your paper will not be reflected. Then you have to do manually, and when you do the manually, citations will not come. Okay, so that is the reason when your journal is good, indexed properly, so as it will come online, your Google Scholar will catch and it will display it there. Articles are plagiarized. Okay, turnaround time means speed of publishing. Impact factors are also fabricated. Just just a fraud. Nobody knows what is going on. So this is the very important line. As I told you, journal is not listed in the DOAJ. If this is not listed, it means this is pedigotry journal. Okay, so there are so many regions are there. So publisher name, but I'm not going to discuss those things. So these are the regions, and these are the some important databases which you can use. Okay, there are some are free subscription. DOAJ is the free, as I told you. Google Scholar is also free. IEEE, we have to take a subscriptions of those things. Okay, so some important database which we have to think before the publication. And I think this is the last slide. Keep smiling, stay healthy, all the best. Over to you.